heading back to the cities and villages they belonged with the hope to rebuild their lives, as they cross the devastated roads and neighborhoods that have been reduced to rubble. Most sought shelter in tents or damaged buildings.
Despite the destruction you see here, this is the least of what's left in the building. If you look at the other two floors, you'll find that most of them have been completely demolished, leaving no possibility to live here. But despite all the hardships we are facing, we haven't found any shelter other than this.
Streets that were once full of life are now buried under the rubble. According to civil defense, there are still more than 14,000 bodies under the rubble of buildings. Many families face the grim task of recovering the remains of loved ones.
There are no houses, and our neighbors and relatives' bodies are still trapped under the rubble. About 15 in one house. In another house nearby, there are 80 under the debris, and 20 here. Many here are searching for their relatives that remain under the rubble. Unfortunately, we don't have heavy equipment to help us in our search.
Under every house here, under every floor, there are members from my family, with over 84 martyrs beneath it. Other buildings around here have the bodies of Al-Ghamri and Al-Dairi families. They were all trapped under the rubble.
Israel has caused one of the worst humanitarian disasters in modern history, with widespread destruction. After returning to northern Gaza, people are faced with immense challenges as they try to restore a sense of normalcy for their families amid acute shortages of shelter and basic services. Ashraf Shannon, TRT World, Gaza.